Welcome back, my fellow creators, to Adventure Gaming. The second FNAF trailer has just dropped. We're gonna watch it. I've never watched it before. Let's do it right now. I'm so excited.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
Yes. The security guard.
I will take anything.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
Why is she coming with him? Why are you bringing Abby? Okay, same shots as before. We got a Freddy mirror. There's Foxy again. Rats in the vents.
All you have to do is keep your eyes on the monitor.
Magnavox. Oh.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, was that who I think it is?
You must be. New security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
Is that the female villain they were talking about?
Them. In the 80s, kids went missing.
Oh
The
god,
police
this is
searched
actually
Freddy's
scary.
top to bottom.
Hello?
They never found them. That's why the place shut down.
Is that Springtrap?
There are ghost children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Pappy! Tell me how to stop them.
Oh god.
It's too late.
Oh.
Robbie, go!
Oh my god. There was the move scene where he was punching the guy in the alley. In the well. The fountain.
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
What the hell? Wait, she takes Freddy into a taxi? I don't even know what to say. Like, okay, so let's do some analysis. So we've had a lot of the same shots and same clips from the last trailer, but they revealed a lot more stuff. Like, we get a much better view of the animatronics. We see Freddy in the taxi without an eye, which makes sense because, you know, Abby's with him, and on the teaser, Abby's like holding his hand and we can see Freddy's a bit damaged because he hasn't got his ear on. Alright, let's go through the trailer and see if I can get a few things. So when he called for the job, he called William, which is, you know, a bit strange because we don't know whether William is evicted from the location yet or whether he's the previous night guard. So we get a little bit of a sense of when this takes place in the timeline if we figure it out. We see on the wall here we got an Employees of the Month thing, and if we can see we can recognize anyone. I don't know if that looks like Dorco or not. Maybe he does, because that would be funny. We also get this shot here, which is that the shape of that head kind of looks like Springtrap or Spring Bonnie. But in the next shot we see of this, we also see, except this time, there is a hand. And it looks like that the shadow is much closer to the door now, which means that maybe this could be a flashback or something of one of the kids getting killed. We have no idea. But if you also look on the door, there's a sign that says janitorial. Just like we get this shot here, we get a blurred out, obviously Spring Bonnie. Maybe William is trying to also capture Abby, because we got a few lines saying that Abby is, the animatronics want her to be like them. Maybe that's what the focus of the movie is going to be on. Mike comes to work and for some reason brings Abby with him. We'll find out in the movie why that is. Just right now it looks a bit strange. I wouldn't take my brother to work with me when I'm on night shift or anything like that, but we'll find out. And maybe this shot here, maybe William also wants to capture her to put her inside the suit. We have no idea. So it is obviously William inside this suit as he's holding the knife. But you notice something about this suit. It's damaged. It kind of looks like the damaged Springtrap suit from Fazbear's Fright. So we don't know whether that suit is a more old and decayed one. Maybe there's two suits. Maybe he gets spring-locked at some point in the movie and then goes after Mike to get his revenge. Because as we know, William does get spring-locked exactly after the event of Five Nights at Freddy's 1, which is what this film is taking place in. Of course, we get this really odd scene with Freddy and Abby in the taxi, which I find extremely strange. Freddy looks really creepy here. Of course, he's missing the ear, like we saw in the teaser. He's missing an eye. So the question is, why is he damaged? Why does he look like this? You see there's like a few burn marks around on the fabric. Looks like he's been burnt or something. Another suspicious thing, as there are lots of fires in FNAF. Why is she walking around with Freddy in the outside world and taking him into a taxi? How can Freddy even fit in the taxi to begin with? It doesn't make sense. It looks like a very goofy, funny horror film, kind of like the sort of thing Blumhouse would make, as we saw with Megan. But again, that's not a bad thing. FNAF has always been kind of a funny, goofy kind of horror thing. It was... And that's what was so charming about it, right? So I hope this movie kind of keeps that spirit, and it definitely looks like it does. This scene was also very interesting. The shot of these four people, like, breaking in. That it looks like they're obviously breaking into the location as we're in a kind of secluded area. But that is strange. It's a strange plot line. So it looks like that the movie is probably going to add another set of villains, like a villain group or something, like next to William Afton, and obviously the hauntings of the animatronics. Maybe these guys are going to try and like break in and find out the mysteries themselves, and they are going to get killed by William or the animatronics or whatever, and it's just going to bring a whole nother round of conflict into the film, which movie adaptations like to do. They keep the original formulas, but then they like to add new characters or new things to add conflict or things to the film. We get a shot of Fritz right here in the orange shirt, the Foxy hook, which we could see much more up close detail. The fact that the kids look so lively from the fact that they're dead, the fact that they look so alive and real as ghosts, is also very freaky. But then there's another question of, why are the kids here? Why are there real forms standing here outside watching Mike? Why aren't they in the suits possessing those? That's another good question. All these drawings on the walls. We have pictures of Bonnie, Freddy, Mr. Cupcake, of course. We have a picture of Golden Freddy down there. We have Spring Bonnie with 5 children. Obviously 5. And it looks like all of them could represent each of the children. We got one in a purple shirt, which for Bonnie. We got the girl with the yellow hair as Susie for Chica. We got the orange, which could be Foxy. And then there's another kid in purple or blue, or I can't really see the colors that well. Maybe brown as Freddy. And then we got the kid to the far left who's also got yellow hair, which would be Golden Freddy. This is also something else. The spirit that's possessing Golden Freddy looks male, looks like a boy. So maybe our theory about Cassidy, the female ghost possessing Golden Freddy, was wrong, or it's just a different outcome within this timeline, if this is a new timeline or if it keeps to the original. More of the cast and the characters. We finally get to see Kat here in one of the trailers with the hand jumping out of the mouth to grab her. Maybe she's like an engineer or something. I haven't actually looked at the casting list. I know who's playing in the movie, but I haven't seen any of their roles yet. except for our main 3 protagonists, of course. So don't don't judge me for what I assume about any other character, because I have no idea. This time we actually get to hear some lines from the actors, which was really awesome. We got to hear Josh Hutcherson speak, which was really fun to hear him say there's tiny kids possessing giant robots. That was amazing. That's exactly what I want to hear out of a FNAF movie. We got this awesome shot of Bonnie and Chica here just looking pissed. Really brings back the spirit of FNAF 1. The grey cam, the animatronics looking up into the camera saying, "We're gonna screw you up." Like, it's just amazing. We can also see on Chica's plate, where did Cupcake go? Where is he? And from the fact that he's such a prominent, he's showing so much in like the teasers and all that, I think he's gonna go off and do stuff of his own. I don't think he's just gonna stay with Chica. I think he's literally going to be a threat. He is gonna do something. We get this shot here of Michael beating this guy up in the mall. You guys saw that there was got a little bit of a leak of someone at the mall filming Josh beat up this random guy. Have no idea who this guy is. Kind of looks like William from this angle we're looking at here, but I'm not entirely sure. We have our little friend here again. After I edited my last video, my dad came in and watched it, and he said, maybe that's Freddy after the security guard f***ed him up. He probably makes a good point there. You know, and I think I'm going to throw away my theory of this being a new animatronic or a marionette or anything. Maybe this is just the Mask of Freddy. Maybe it's a new type of spring-lock suit that William or the animatronics are trying to trap Michael in, because obviously he's like in the chair and the mask or whatever it is coming up to his face. Maybe they're trying to trap him inside of a new suit. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so that's my analysis on this trailer. Now, this trailer only came out like 5 hours ago, so I'm trying to come up with as much stuff as I can in this short period of time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more of this content, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss a single upload.